Hey guys, doing another voiceover. This is the Alligator Hare Scramble in Ormond Beach, Florida. So as you can see, I'm coming to this first turn, third place, but I saw that they went a little wide, so I cut underneath. Now I have the outside, but I'm testing the traction right here, right? Because it was pretty wet in the morning, practice lap. I realized, all right, we got some traction. So I just powered around the outside. My family cheering for me right there. You hear that? And yeah, so I go into the woods in first place, first time ever. And yeah, not gonna lie, the nerves were going a little bit. So I was trying to stay calm, but I knew my competitors would be coming for me. This part right here with this black dirt, oh man, this is great. So much traction. It was like perfect. But you'll see in a couple of corners, not right here, the roots that were exposed, they were still pretty slick. So I'll walk you through. This is just a straightaway. Right there, almost lost the front. Some roots, real slick. Watch this one, I almost lose the rear. That one wasn't so bad. The rear's not a big shit. You hear me just say, it's slick as shit. So anyway, I held the lead for a couple of minutes, not too long, before number 1C got around me. Is Mars. I talked to him after the race. I was actually lined up with him previous round, and he was one of the guys who actually got me when I kind of fell off my pace. But good news is this race, he was the only guy who passed me, and my times were pretty strong. So I dropped to second in the first lap, and I held that the entire time. So look at this section. Doesn't look too bad on video probably, but it's like a minefield. There are logs, roots, palmettos. Oh man, it just waiting to take you out. This was pretty nerve-wracking to be running through this first place. This was going through my head. Just don't make a mistake. Just don't make a silly mistake and go down. That's all I was trying to do. And if you hear, second place is already behind me. You can hear the four-stroke. And getting a good start, I'm not working through anybody in my my row, so I didn't realize how fast I was going to catch the row in front of me. I don't know if you saw, but you just see some helmets up there, and I catch these guys pretty quickly. So now all I'm thinking is, all right, well, if I can get through this, maybe second place, because I didn't know who was behind me at this point, maybe I can put a gap, between me and second place and try and run away. So this is actually the first guy I think I try and pass. It's pretty funny, right? Go to the outside, taking it up. Oh! Yeah, he stalls it, and he almost falls right into me. And we did hit bars, but luckily we both were all right. No one went down. Yeah, so first lap through, this stuff is rough, slick, nerves are going, and I was sick the week before, so I was actually having a really hard time breathing this round, not because, not breathing issues, but my nose was clogged, and then my nose was running. You can probably still hear my voice now. I'm still getting over a little bit of a cold, so my endurance was pretty terrible. Third lap's usually my strongest lap, and I actually fell off a little bit. Luckily, pace was high, fast enough where nobody caught me. But yeah, so I'll just let you guys watch the rest of this. I don't have number 1C getting around me, unfortunately. I shut my camera off because there was not too much action once I get around these guys. It's pretty wide open. And I'll check back in on the third lap. I didn't get anything of the second lap because not much happened. It was pretty quiet. Anyway, thanks for watching. All right, so checking back in, this is important right here. This guy, green plates, pulls over. I thought that was first place. And I was like, no way, did he gas out? All right, let me try and put my head down because I'm totally beat at this point. This is third and final lap. But second lap, I legit almost pulled off and gave up. That's how exhausted I was. Like I said, I was sick. I was blowing snots down my face, rubbing with my gloves trying to clear it. Water wasn't helping, and I wasn't arm pump or anything. I was just fatigued. I don't know if it happens to any of you guys, but I was actually getting the chills, and I get the chills like if I go on a long run, and that's how I know I'm pretty much dehydrated. Yeah, and it's pretty weird to get the chills when it's 80 plus degrees out and you're fully geared up. But anyway, here you'll see I just keep pushing. I'll let this video roll, see if anything good happens, but if not, I'll cut it and I'll check back in when we have a little let's just say interesting moment. Alright, so this is the part I wanted to check in with. Right there. Palmetto. Alright, I thought I could just go over it. Nope, I high centered the bike. So I pull it out, and two guys get by me. And I was like, oh no, that first guy that passed me, was that first place again? So I thought I just lost first place, and I was so annoyed because that was a stupid mistake. That was just pure fatigue. I target fixated. I looked at that little palmetto and I went right over it. No excuse. So my last check-in. Is there anything worse than big rollers whoops when you're fatigued, when you're done? I'm completely done. And all I want to do is get this race over with. And I'm sitting here going through these, ready to ghost ride my bike into the woods. You hear me say, oh my goodness. I was ready to just set my bike on fire at this point. I wanted to be off of it. Oh man. But anyway, I didn't mention earlier, the other thing, I pulled my back out and put my boot on. It hurt, and Sunday morning was the first time it actually felt better. Probably to do with being sick and everything too. So it finally felt better. I go to put my boot on and I feel like a twinge up my back. And I was like, you can't be serious. What else can happen? So, yeah, my back was not feeling great. And when I got off the bike finally, it was really stiff. Like, still, as I'm recording this, I'm walking around like an old man trying to get my back better. But anyway, if you stayed watching this far in, I appreciate it. Yeah, this one gave me confidence because sick and no energy, and I still was able to hold off and, you know, pull out a second place. I'm looking forward to the next round when I'm back being healthy, my back feels better, see what we can do, hoping to get a win before the season's over. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it.
I hate these fucking things. I'm so tired. So tired.